Shout out to everybody out there in the world watching. This is a sound from Club Ambition. Welcome to this segment. Similar to the podcast segments, make sure to check out my podcast, Cap. Every Tuesday, we drop every Tuesday. Episode 52 been one whole fucking year, 52 weeks in a row doing podcast. Drops this Tuesday. Aside from that, I'm here to break down real quick a topic that I find interesting that's happening right now in hip-hop. Matt Hoffa's my expert opinion. The number one, I can argue, hip-hop podcast right now, especially amongst the new ones this year. It's going crazy. The barbershop talk conversations with Tony Yayo have been going viral, as they should. The clip I posted on my Twitter went viral. The Club Ambition Twitter, go check it out. 50 Cent literally responded. I'm the only account that he responded to when it came to the Tony Yayo reaction. Yeah, this whole interview, and I have the only 50 Cent response right there. And he said, like he's like, oh, like pretty proud or something, like he's repping hard, talking about G-Unit and Tony Yayo. But we have G-Unit, Tony Yayo right here talking about Eminem. Eminem is always discussing his favorite rappers, and they tend to not be amongst people's top fives. They're very unique and very, oh, wow, I didn't expect that. He'll say Redman, he'll say Tony Yayo. He said that in the past. Those are two of his favorite, if not his favorite rappers ever. Very inspirational to him in his career and his rapping style. Tony Yayo is talking about Eminem in his clip. Let's watch it right now, giving Eminem his props.
Right.
What did 50
right?
mean?
Who did M put on? G-Unit, D12, Slaughterhouse,
Yep.
Joe Buttons and them,
Back.
and Griselda.
Arguable.
Come on, niggas be acting like niggas are mad at the white boy because he's the black hockey player. Come on, nigga. Yo, his music don't play in the clubs. So that don't make him the GOAT.
Great reference. Great reference.
What happened to Ball?
Great metaphor.
Because
I fuck with Eminem since Renegade. And that nigga put me on.
Since Renegade was
since Renegade.
I was fucking with
when
Eminem
he went ball to ball
fucking,
but what I'm saying is he got respect in the hood from Renegade, nigga.
I'm the last man
But at the end of the
standing
day,
that'll drive into the
look.
Grand Canyon, hop out of the Trans Am and land in a handstand. And nigga, when Future Flavors was playing this
Yo,
nigga,
look,
I was like,
look.
who the fuck is this?
Why the niggas hate Eminem?
Because he's white. That's it. It's clear.
He's white.
Now, we got down with Eminem. We done been called house niggas, all this, that. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody in my hood, my family, wore free Yayo shirt at the Grammys. And look out for me, nigga. And Game, no disrespect for him. I remember he was in a little studio. And Dre and them niggas and 50 and them gave him an assist. So you can't say, Kanye did more for me. Game, you mad over the Super Bowl. Just be easy. Let's get the money.
Tony Yayo saying, just because Eminem doesn't make music you can listen to in the club, does he not the GOAT? And he's saying like he's the GOAT. Basically, like Eminem's the GOAT. Like, what are you talking about? Like, just because he doesn't make replayable music nowadays for you, in your opinion, doesn't mean he's not the GOAT. And also saying like the fact that Eminem, if you remember this photo right here, showing love to Tony Yayo, wearing Tony Yayo free Yayo shirt, I think at an award show, showing love to him in front of millions of people at a time where he needed the most. You know, literally his life is at risk because you're in prison, but at the same time your life is at risk because you can die in any moment in there. You're, you know, not safer in there. A lot of people be like, oh, you're safer in there in the streets. In reality, it's not the case, depending the type of association you have in jail, prison, whatever the case may be. But here we have it. Very interesting. How do you guys feel about it? I think it's very interesting and very dope because I love Eminem, but I always say the same thing that Yayo says. Like, even though, you know, because he's not bringing him down while upping him. A lot of people shit on people while they're upping them, supporting them, but he's not doing that here. He's just talking factually. Like, a lot of people feel that way, where he's like, you can't play him in a club, and you've been to clubs. They don't play Eminem's in a club. They don't play Eminem in a club. People are not riding around all the time listening to Eminem, but it doesn't mean that Eminem's not a good rapper. Doesn't mean that Eminem's not a GOAT. Just because he's the black hockey player, meaning that he's the outlier in the midst of everyone doing a specific thing. You see a black hockey player is like a unicorn. What? But he's fucking good as fuck. Some of the best hockey players of all time, there's some that are black, or at least one for sure. Eminem, one of the best rappers, if not the best rapper of all time, he's white. And that tends to bother a lot of people. You know, he's spitting facts, man, here. Shout out to Tony Yayo. Check out the Matt Hoffa full podcast. He's dropping it with Tony Yayo soon. He's just been piecing it, dropping piece by piece. Arguably one of the best hip-hop conversations I've seen in my life. The Tony Yayo on the Matt Hoffa, My Expert Opinion podcast. Incredible discussions that they're having. It's that got me speechless. I love it. Make sure to check it out. Make sure to check out the separate clip watch it fully. He uploaded it today on YouTube because you can see him talking about everything else. Tony Yayo's addressing Wu-Tang. Tony Yayo's addressing The Game, Young Buck, G-Unit. Tony Yayo is drunk a little bit, I think. But it's a good thing. I don't think he passed the line. He's just being vulgar and honest. But he did pass the line. Sometimes he was telling hoffa to shut up and shit. But you get the gist. Tony Yayo, being Tony Yayo, supporting Eminem. Comment down below, how do you guys feel about it? There we have it. This is sound from Club Ambition, and I'm out, bitch. Peace.
They gon' love me for my ambition.